Season 2 is here. Omni-Man is here. Thanksgiving is here. We have an enormous Mortal Kombat 1 update to go through, including new patch notes, updated fatality information, online improvements, more skins, Mortal Kombat 1 sales figures, WB's monetization strategy, and more, even including invasions mode improvements, if you can believe it. Stick around, you're not gonna wanna miss a thing.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
First up, let's briefly go over the patch notes for Mortal Kombat 1. The list of tweaks is enormous, and thankfully the Switch version has been thrown into the mix this time. I'm not going to read over everything that has been adjusted here, but some of the big ones are concerning some errors in the move list. Fixing rare crashing errors, practice mode enhancements like being able to change the current cameo for either team from within the practice settings, and tons of character-specific adjustments. A cool new addition that's been included is the additional combo string that has been added to each character's practice tutorial. This additional combo includes a string that ends with a fatal blow, so definitely check these out if you are serious about your Combat League game. Speaking of Combat League updates, a much requested feature that was actually teased by Ed Boon last week in his Twitter survey has now been implemented, as rankings are now best of 3 instead of best of 5. It seems that more updates are coming soon to Mortal Kombat 1's Combat League, as thanks to the Thinny on Twitter, who has been essential at revealing new occurrences with the game, has revealed on his Twitter page that online lobbies have been spotted within the game's files. Rest assured, there are going to be numerous more updates that will permeate through all modes of the game, since WB has confirmed that they anticipate many more years of Mortal Kombat 1 support. So the game we have right now is likely to be much improved with these free content updates, hopefully. Speaking of WB, we can't not discuss their content strategy with their games division, as we can immediately see the impact it's having on Mortal Kombat 1, and many fans are rightly very unhappy with it. In an article from Tech Raptor, a breakdown of WB's quarterly financial conference call revealed the company's strategy when it comes to live service gaming and its space in the gaming industry. Warner Bros. CEO David Zaslav discussed this in detail with, "Our focus is on transforming our biggest franchises from largely console and PC based with 3 to 4 year schedules to include more always online gameplay through live services, multi-platform, and free-to-play extensions, with the goal of having more players spending more time on more platforms. Ultimately, we want to drive engagement and monetization over longer cycles and at higher levels where, per specific capabilities, we're currently under scale, and see significant opportunity to generate greater post-purchase revenue." This is just fancy language that implies Mortal Kombat 1 will continue with its monetization strategy of providing expensive cosmetics, character packs, fatalities, and the like in order to lengthen the life cycle of Mortal Kombat 1. We see this rotational content happening to various aspects of the game, including its premium store, which we'll get into later, and also the invasions mode. Say what you will about Mortal Kombat 1, but it looks like our hopes for Mortal Kombat 1 to turn its back on these egregious acts is not going to happen. With the goal of cycling content for Mortal Kombat 1 for up to 4 years, we can expect a ton of invasions mode seasons to come and go, along with tons more fatalities to be introduced, of which we are about to get into. WB is also celebrating Mortal Kombat 1's nearly 3 million units sold milestone. So yeah, please, I implore you to voice your frustration at WB in the comments below, because it's very much heard. So much so that the official Mortal Kombat Twitter account posted this in regards to the insane pricing for the Halloween fatality that was introduced to the game weeks back. This is what it reads. Next week, you can access the Seasonal Fatalities bundle, which includes the Halloween, Thanksgiving, and upcoming Winter Fatality. Those who purchased the Halloween Fatality will have access to the bundle at no extra cost. We appreciate your feedback on all everything. On all everything, you say? Well, we were able to fight back with our discontent about these prices, my friends, as what we can discern from all this is that those who have bought the Halloween Fatality, you will now be able to get the Thanksgiving and Winter Fatalities at no additional cost. That is likely to be applied for those who haven't bought any of the Fatalities, as if one were to buy the Thanksgiving or Winter one, that person is also likely to obtain the rest of the 3 set Fatalities as well. It's like buying 3 for the price of 1, which a $12 fatality now means that each fatality now costs you $4 a pop. Definitely an improvement, but damn, it would have been great to see these fatalities given to us for free as a thank you to all of us who have supported Mortal Kombat 1 and who continue to enjoy the game for what it is. Let me know if you are interested in buying this fatality pack given this recent news in the comments. Speaking of microtransactions, we have a new rotational premium shop update to briefly go over, with Sub-Zero's Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance skin, Omni-Man's announcer voice, Kitana, Jax, and Li Mei skins along with various other gear. In addition to the premium store updates, we have a total of 66 new items that have been added to the shrine, including new gear and skins that can be obtained. For those who have not yet unlocked all the items from Season 1, well, don't worry. You can still unlock Season 1 items since this update simply adds the additional Season 2 items to your shrine pool. In other news, the player card level cap has been increased past level 100, and I haven't been able to find anything as of the publishing of this video in regards to what the new level cap is. Feel free to inform us all in the comments if you know. With Omni-Man now available for owners of the Combat Pack, it is worth mentioning that Omni-Man's mastery can only be leveled up to level 20, unlike the 35 levels that can be earned from the core main roster. It is likely that any additional character being added to Mortal Kombat 1 from here on out will likely only feature a mastery cap of level 20. In a case of both good and bad news, we've got more Invasions mode updates to go through. Let's first start off with the bad, and let me know if you're bummed out about this, but it seems that the Halloween Cage's Mansion Mesa that was leaked and found within the game's files may have been cancelled, or could have been put aside until next Halloween. This map contained numerous fights, including a boss with a robotic Johnny Cage, and we even have Johnny Cage's narration of the events found here in these files, provided by Interloco. Initially thought to debut this past Halloween season, until after anticipating the Mesa to debut as Invasions Mode Season 2's tutorial Mesa, one of two things has happened to this map. It has either been cancelled completely, or we may instead find it next year during 2024's Halloween season. Seeing as WB is very much interested in supporting Mortal Kombat 1 until around the year 2027, it is likely we could see this Mesa be implemented at a later date. Now, speaking about good news, one of the biggest issues with the combat of Invasions Mode Season 1 has, for the most part, been completely remedied, as enemies no longer feature armor, unless facing off against a boss. This means that we can practice our combos with our favorite fighters without being constantly disrupted by our hits not connecting due to enemy armor. While it is disappointing that nearly all boards from Season 1 are back here with some slight aesthetic changes in Season 2, at least the final board is interesting enough, harkening back to MK11's crypt at times. Now, I want to know from you all if you are a fan of Mortal Kombat 1 Season 2 updates in the comments, and let me know what more you'd like to see added to the game and or see fixed. Do you have hope that Mortal Kombat 1 will turn things around with its content drought, or are you happy with the game so far? Make sure to stay tuned to the channel for more updates like this one about Mortal Kombat 1, and watch this video going over all the characters mined within the game's files that reveal the Combat Pack 2 and a brand new story expansion. Thank you all for your continued support, and I will see you real soon in the next one.